What is up, YouTube? This is Alucard AFK with another MTGO game with commentaries. So we're back on our mono black control deck, aka the discard deck. Opening hand, we only had one land. We had a Rise from the Grave, a Ravenous Rats, a Duress, a Murder, Bloodgift Demon, and a Messenger, but no really lands to play it. So we go ahead and mulligan. 4 lands, 1 Ravenous Rats, and Appetite for Brains. I'll bite. Get it? I'll bite. Nah. I like corny jokes like that. So play an Is It Gilgate, blue or red, and we got a Mutilate. Got to play a Swamp and bring out an Appetite for Brains. Normally I wait for a Duress or something to see what they have, to see if Appetite for Brains will work, but in this case we have a discard ability here anyway, so we just try to go ahead and see. If anything, it's a way to see what their hand is. So he has a Runechanter's Pike, which is very dangerous to us. Is it Charm? Counter spells. Other than that, I mean, he can draw cards with it. So negate, Snapcaster Mage. So we can't get rid of anything with Appetite for Brains because it's converted mana cost of 4 or greater. So, but at least we know what we're up against. So I'll play a Mountain, pass a turn. So we got a Vampire Nighthawk. Play a Swamp. Throw out the Rats. I'll do a Think Twice. And draw a card. And then he'll throw away Think Twice. And of course he can do Flashback for 2 colorless, 1 blue. So I'll bring out a Delver of Secrets. And there's my answer for Delver of Secrets, Tragic Slip. Normally I hold back on it, wait for its morbid ability to do a -13/13, but usually in blue control decks, even with red, they don't really have big bad creatures. They might have, Hypersonic Dragon or Thundermaw Hellkite or something like that, but it's going to be late game, so we'll go ahead and get rid of Delver Secrets because he can be a pain. He can be a 3/2, even though we have an answer for that with Vampire Nighthawk. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it. Play a Swamp. And we'll go ahead and swing in for 1. He'll pass. And I didn't throw Vampire Nighthawk out. I know he was kind of holding back on probably a cancel spell, so we'll go ahead and swing in with Ravenous Rats. So he plays a Desperate Ravings. So he'll play Goblin Electromancer. Instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, 1 colorless. So we got a Duress. Go ahead and look at his, and so he already got rid of that negate. So he has the Is It Charm, which I said is it's a good counter spell. But he has to have the mana to play it. So even with the Goblin Electromancer out, it's just 1 colorless less to cast. So the Is It Charm is blue and red. So this is pretty dangerous to us. So we go ahead and get rid of the Runechanter's Pike. And then we go ahead and put a Vampire Nighthawk out safely. So he'll play the Is It Charm. He'll draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. Another Swamp. We'll swing in with Vampire Nighthawk. We'll go to 16, and then we'll go to 22. Another Desperate Ravings. Draw 2 cards and discard a card at random. So I get rid of his another cancel spell. And he'll go ahead and swing in with his Goblin. We'll go to 20. Garrul's Messenger. Go ahead and play it. Comes onto the battlefield tapped, and he will lose 2 life immediately. So he'll go to 14. Once again, we'll swing at Vampire Nighthawk, and now this time the rats. He'll go to 11, we'll go to 22. So he'll do an unsummon on Vampire Nighthawk, return target creature to its owner's hand. We'll promptly play Vampire Nighthawk back. Swing in with the Messenger. He'll go to 8. Finally getting some more blue sources. So play a Tower-Run Sky Summoner. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying onto the battlefield. And he's a 2/2. So we got another Mutilate. Don't need it. Nothing we can't handle. Swing out of Messenger and Vampire Nighthawk. He'll go to 3 and we'll go to 24. Play an Augur of Bolas. When Augur of Bolas enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And he's a 1/3 for 2. So revealed an SN Scatter, counter target creature spell. Another Vampire Nighthawk. Doesn't have enough for Essence Scatter. But we'll hold Vampire Nighthawk back anyway. So he'll block the Messenger with Augur of Bolas. So he's just blocking damage at that point. He doesn't want to trigger the 2 damage that would happen from Messenger dying and coming back. Because he triggers that ability anytime he enters the battlefield. So he does that twice, essentially. So that was pretty smart. Instead of killing it with Sky Summoner and then Vampire Nighthawk swing in, he would have lost the game right there. So he'll go to 1 and we'll go to 26. We'll go ahead and put Vampire Nighthawk out. Bring out a Snapcaster Mage. He'll flashback unsummon on the new Vampire Nighthawk. And put a 2/2 Flying Drake on the field. Got a Swamp. We'll promptly play that Vampire Nighthawk back out. We'll swing in with Garrul's Messenger and the Vampire Nighthawk. He'll block Vampire Nighthawk with the Flying Drake. And then Snapcaster Mage will block Garrul's Messenger. At this point, he doesn't have any creatures that can block the Messenger and not kill him. And if he doesn't block him, he dies anyway. Because Messenger would swing in. So he will block Messenger. And the Messenger will come back and do 2 damage and win the game for us. So the game ended on turn 11 in defeat. He's -1. We're at 28. He rage quit and didn't do a good game. So thank you, 11-something. Great game. And this is the Mono Black Control, aka the discard deck. Comment, like, and subscribe, guys. We'll catch you later. Bye.